Just wanted to show you guys something real quick. This is my idea for how, if they add a 165 division, it would look. And you see the top line is, and every dot is 5 pounds. And maybe they could even think about having a, because I mean, from light heavyweight to heavyweight, 65-pound divisional weight difference is ridiculous. They should have a super light heavyweight division at 235 or 230, you know. And I think the name of the new division should be light welterweight, not super lightweight. Unless they make the weight class 160, then that's closer to lightweight, so they could justify calling that super lightweight. But and of course you'll notice they have to move welterweight up 5 pounds and middleweight up 5 pounds. And now it's 10-pound differences up until welterweight, then it's 15-pound difference from welterweight to middleweight and from middleweight to lightweight. Unlike before, where it's 10-pound differences up until lightweight to welterweight, and then it's 15-pound differences from lightweight to welterweight and welterweight to middleweight, and then it's a 20-pound difference from middleweight to light heavyweight. I just think, and I know Luke Thomas made a video, and his production is, you know, a lot cleaner than mine, and he's got the radio voice and everything, but he doesn't get it. He wants to see like Stephen Thomas. I'm sorry. He wants to see Stephen Thompson, Wonderboy, move down from welterweight. I mean, yeah, he's not a huge welterweight in the sense that he carries a lot of weight, but he's long. He's long, you know. He's rangy, he's tall, he's long, he's got a long torso. So it's like you can't cut bone and bone structure and body structure out. You can cut weight out, you can cut muscle out, but you can't cut out bone structure. And it seems like he doesn't get that. His co-host got it more. And not just that, but he wants to see people like move down into these new... The point of the new weight classes isn't to move down. It's so a lot of guys that struggle to make lightweight, that know that they can't really compete at welterweight, it's so that they don't have to go through these horrific weight cuts, you know, like Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee's not even that long. He just really does naturally carry a lot of muscle. He's kind of got that Mike Tyson build, or Yoel, almost like a Yoel Romero even. See, those are guys that they're not long and rangy like that, in the sense that they, you know, like, or for instance, like a Nate Diaz, you know, he's really long, but he's lean. He's lean year round. So a guy that's already long and already lean, they can't cut 20 pounds. They can't cut 25 pounds. You know, they cut less. Not every fighter can cut like a collegiate wrestler. You know, not every fighter can cut 25 pounds, 30 pounds, you know? Some of these guys just want to cut 10, 15 pounds, maybe 20 pounds, you know? But they should have that option, and they should have the new weight class. And that's the point of the new weight classes, for the fighter's health, so they don't have to, you know, go through these horrific weight cuts, and so they don't have to get into a cage when they're not really fully recovered and not fully healthy. So we want to see these guys fight at their best. That's the point of this. So the point isn't so much for guys to move down. Of course, they can move down, and the new divisions are going to change everything, because you're going to have guys that were welterweight. The smaller welterweights are going to be moving down to the light welterweight, and the larger lightweights are going to be moving up. So the divisions are going to look different. But for the most part, it's going to be guys moving up, at least to the new 165 division. It's going to be guys moving up versus guys so much moving down. You might see that, but I mean, it's up to them ultimately as a fighter. But this is for the fighters really, and they want to have more options to fight at a healthier weight. So in most cases that means, well, in every case in that sense, it means moving up a weight class, cutting less weight and moving up a weight class. Of course, there are fighters that are going to push, more harsh weight cuts, and they're going to, try to fit into these new divisions if it happens. But this is how I think it should happen. And you'll notice also Luke Thomas doesn't say anything about changing middleweight. He says 165 lightweight, change welterweight to 175, and then leave middleweight at 185. But I think everything should go up across the board. And like, okay, so the lightweight division's already stacked, and it's probably going to always be stacked because 155 is kind of a common weight for a common fighter to cut down to, right? So there's a lot of, because there's so many guys in lightweight, you're going to see a lot of talent at lightweight because there's more people. There's a larger pool, a larger, talent pool. So when the field is bigger, you just have better people. That's just how it works. So people don't need to worry about a new 165 division draining from lightweight. Yeah, there are going to be lightweights that leave, but the lightweight division will still be super competitive compared to all the other divisions, and it's already the most exciting division, and it probably will always be one of the most exciting divisions, 155 and 165, if that's how it if they make the new division, the new 165. So there's that with people don't need to worry at the back end. A new 165 draining from 155. Okay, so you're gonna have guys moving up to 165. For the most part, it's gonna be lightweights moving up to 165. You'll have some guys, like I said, that used to be at the old 170 because it's only a 5-pound move. So this weight class will probably be 50% old welterweights and 50% old lightweights. The new welterweight division will probably be mostly old welterweights. I'd say like 60%, 65, maybe 70% old welterweights, rather than moving down. So, if 40% of the fighters go to this division, then another 60% go to this division, that leaves 40% from here. So probably 40% will drop down, but 60% of the fighters will choose, because it's easier to just go up 5 pounds than it is to really cut out another 10 pounds. So most guys will, if the new division changes, they'll just move up to 190. I'm kind of running out of time on the video, but and then you'll have some light heavyweights saying, "Oh, well, maybe I can make 190." But for the most part, there won't be many light heavyweights. You might have 20% of the light heavyweights at the lower ranks trying to move into the new middleweight to see if they can do better. So it's really not going to affect it as a whole. This plan really